Welcome back, you guys. Today I thought I'd do something different where you can just see me topologize in the background while I read you Reddit stories. So I thought we'd give that a shot. The model you are seeing belongs to Nodden Studios, so please don't take, but enjoy watching. So let's begin with our first story. Am I the asshole for telling my husband his face smells like a baby's butt? Okay, so I see how the title might sound incriminating. Let me explain. My husband, who's 30 male, and I, 25 female, have been using a shaving foam for quite a while that seems to not agree with the skin pH. While shaving, it smells normal. Well, kinda as bad as most male marketed products do, but the dry down is bad. Somehow it smells a bit like the bottom of a baby. Base notes of baby cream and top notes of discomfort. Weirdly lactonic as well. I worked with toddlers. That's where my reference point lies. And before you ask, that doesn't happen with other products. He's super well groomed and hygienic, and his own smell is very pleasant. Anyhow, he shaves every 2 to 3 days since his facial hair growth is relatively slow, and usually in the morning before work, so I didn't notice much, if at all. When he shaved on the weekends, I usually didn't want to point it out since I only smelled it once we got close. Now we were sitting together and I casually mentioned it. He totally freaked is looking to buy a new one and flabbergasted as to why I never brought this up before. Plus, we recently went shopping in a pharmacy to restock all our products and he's pissed I didn't bring it up there. To be honest, I kind of forgot, but also that would be an odd conversation to have in a store, right? He seems pretty upset and doesn't want to get close. Am I the asshole here? I mean, I don't think you're an asshole for telling your husband he kind of smells a little weird, but then again, it doesn't seem like it's really that big of an issue if you forgot to mention it to him when you were in the store buying products. So it's probably not that big of a deal. So I don't think you're an asshole. I just don't think it's really that big of a deal. Next story. Am I the asshole for not changing my daughter's wedding venue, even though my sister's husband proposed to his 22-year-old mistress there last month? Okay, this is a doozy. So I, 51 female, put down a $20,000 non refundable deposit on this gorgeous beachfront estate for my daughter. Let's call her Amy, who is 26 female. So their wedding is next September. We booked it 18 months out. For context, and without revealing too much, it's the venue in our area and has been Amy's dream wedding spot on all her Pinterest boards. Last month, my sister, let's call her Carol, 53 female, found out her cheating ex-husband, let's call him Mark, 55 male, proposed to his coworker, a 28 female. She was 22 when they started having an affair, so it's been some time. So the women posted engagement photos from the same venue, specifically the beautiful beach area where Amy plans to have her ceremony. Carol is obviously destroyed. She called me sobbing, begging me to change venues, saying she can't watch Amy get married where Mark proposed to a girl younger than his own daughter. Can't smile for photos on that beach. I feel sick for her, I do, but $20,000 non-refundable deposit, save the dates already sent. Amy's dreamed of this venue since high school, and everything else is booked or 3 times the price. I told Carol I can't lose 20,000 and crush Amy's dreams because Mark is, trash. Carol says I'm choosing money over her mental health, that I'm forcing her to relive the worst betrayal of her life for pretty pictures. I also talked to Amy about it and she does not want a venue change. It isn't her fault what Mark did. So Carol called Amy a spoiled brat who wouldn't understand real pain. Now Carol's skipping Thanksgiving. My and Carol's side of the family, her daughters to some extent, and my parents, say I'm heartless. The place is cursed. Anyway, and we shouldn't host Amy's big day there. My husband's side of the family says Carol doesn't get to hijack Amy's wedding because her husband's a cheater. Am I the asshole for not switching venues? I do not believe the poster of this is the asshole. I really don't. I mean, that's $20,000. I wouldn't want to lose $20,000. I mean, it sucks for Carol that her husband's a cheater and all that kind of stuff, but that's $20,000. I think if Carol really wants something done, then she should pay $20,000 and then offer to pay a new venue for Amy if she is so hooked on this idea of, oh, you can't do that there. That's wrong. I got hurt. That's no. I'm thinking Carol is the asshole in this. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand she's hurt, but she can't take that incident out on everybody else. So, next story. Am I the asshole for not dropping out of college to work while my dad has leukemia? Okay. So I'm 20 and my dad was recently diagnosed with leukemia. He's always been the one paying for the house and supporting us financially, and even now he wants me to stay in school and finish my education. My mom, however, wants me to drop out and work full time. She keeps saying I'm selfish for focusing on school, and her side of the family agrees with her. They think I'm horrible for not contributing more financially. For context, I do work, mostly side jobs, but it's not a lot of money. Since she's starting to pressure me, I've taken on more work to try to make extra money. I already pay for my own bills like my car payment, Wi-Fi, phone, and pets, but now I'm stretched thin between working, school, studying, and spending time with my dad. My mom is mad that I don't have enough time to do everything. She's also been emotionally abusive towards me and my sister. She threatens to kick us out and leaves us with nothing if we don't do what she says. She tells her family that she's the one paying for the house, even though my dad always has. So now they think I'm lazy and ungrateful. Part of the problem is my parents never really prepared for something like this. They don't have health insurance or a plan for if one of them got sick. So now a lot of the pressure is falling on me and my sister. I know my mom's dad also died of cancer when she was younger, so maybe that's part of why she feels the way she does, but it doesn't change how she's treating us. So I'm stuck between my dad, who wants me to stay in school, and my mom and her family, who thinks I'm selfish and drop out to work full time. Am I the asshole for not dropping out and choosing to continue school while working side jobs? Damn. All right, that's a heavy one. I look, your dad wants you to finish school. He wants you to, I believe that's a good thing. You should focus on school. And I know you want to help your family too, but I don't think you're an asshole. I think going to school and trying to better yourself is a great thing. I mean, my thought is like, well, what is your mom doing? Does she have a job? Is she supporting enough? I mean, I don't think she needs to be treating you and your sister abusively and treating you guys like crap. Like, she's probably feeling like she's probably treating you guys like crap because she's probably so emotionally out of whack. I mean, this is a scary situation. Her husband has leukemia. So I don't think the poster is the asshole. I think the mom is being an asshole. And her family probably doesn't know the whole side of the story. They're probably just hearing whatever the mom is saying and they're just going along with her. So I can't really say they're a full asshole. They might be. I don't know. But I don't think the poster's an asshole. I think just continue what you're doing and help out when you can. Next story. Am I the asshole? Family thinks I am being selfish. So recently I got a part-time job at a liquor store that is close to where I live. I work 2 jobs now. My goal is to have money saved just in case if anything bad happens because a lot of people, including myself, feels like the economy is not doing well. I ended up telling my mother and brother about me working there, and they got angry at me and said how reckless I am being and that I am risking my life. I do know that there is a risk everywhere. However, where I work, it is in the suburbs. It is not a bad part of town. There's not a super late night shift. I get off at 9 p.m. every night. There are security cameras everywhere. There's even a button that I press that's behind the desk in case if anything happens. Also, there's a police station close by. Even after expressing these things to my family, they blew up on me, saying that I'm being selfish and I'm not acting right. My mother says that she feels that I stabbed her in the back due to her lending me money and knowing I am working a potentially dangerous job. She said that she would never put people that loved her in a position to where they would worry all the time. I am not going to just randomly quit because I know it is not fair to those people. I have been working there for almost 2 months. Many customers that I come through are regulars. They're really nice people. They're just wanting to buy their booze and leave. I am aware that there is a small possibility of something happening, but that is literally everywhere. To me, it sounds so manipulative and draining, but I want to hear what others people think. Am I the asshole for refusing to randomly quit due to the worries from her? Um, Personally, I don't think you're the asshole. I can understand a family, especially a mother, worrying about their child, but a parent's going to have to know when to let their baby bird fly. I mean, you're not in a very dangerous area. You have security cameras, you have a police station nearby you. It seems like it's not a bad place, but the only person's person who's getting hurt is the mother is hurting herself by over worrying about something that, yes, that's a possibility. That's a possibility in anybody's day in life. Like, you can't stay in a bubble for your whole entire life. I think your mom and your family is kind of being the asshole. Like, especially her bringing up that, oh, I gave you money and now you're going to do this. Like, okay, I don't like when somebody's, if somebody gives you money or an item and then they're like later saying, oh, I gave you this, you should be doing what I want. I do not like that. People like that need to stop. That's why I don't like to take things from people. But no, I think your mom's being an asshole. So you're doing all right, OP. So yeah, I hope you guys like this kind of video. I might read some more Reddit stories while I'm doing like 3D modeling work, like this topology stuff. It's kind of boring. So maybe I'll just read Reddit stories in the background or something. I don't know, something that's more entertaining. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for listening and watching. Don't forget to like and maybe subscribe if you want. Okay, bye.